Welcome back to round 2 of the Southpaw sessions. I'm Joe Levy. We're here at the YouTube space in New York City. You're executive producer of the soundtrack. When did you first start to see the movie, or did you begin to work on your 2 songs for the soundtrack before you'd even saw the footage?
No, I waited until I saw the first cut that I seen in the movie was probably, I would have to say, 3 or 4 months ago. You know, seeing the script and then watching it come to life is 2 different things. So, you know, I felt like I don't want to do anything until I get the vibe of the movie and how it's shot and all that. And after the first cut, it kind of inspired me to go back and make some records. So
those are the 2 songs, Kings Never Die and Phenomenal?
Yeah.
Tell me about working on those songs. How did you work? I know when Jay-Z did the American Gangster soundtrack, he actually had the film looping on monitors in the studio when he was recording.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. Damn. Thanks a lot, Jay. I seen the film, and it's one of them things that if you're not with 8 Mile, with me being in 8 Mile, I was able to parallel my life with Jimmy Smith Jr.'s life, my character in the movie, you know, and make the parallels. And it was okay to make a song that was about the flick and me as that person. But, you know, obviously I'm not Jake, you know what I'm saying? So based off me not being in the movie, I wanted to make sure I try to make something that was the vibe of the movie, but still could be related, like made sense that I'm doing the song, and the lyrics made sense that I could apply them to my life too.
Well, it seems certainly in Kings Never Die like the rap game and the fight game are running in parallel when that song starts.
So in the first verse to Kings Never Die, I was trying to make the parallels to where it could actually maybe be Billy Hope that you're thinking is saying this stuff, or it could be me, you know what I'm saying? So that it made sense. But I just felt like it would have been a little weird for me to try to take the whole song and make it like I was a boxer or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the idea of boxing and boxing movies is definitely in that song. I mean, there's almost a Rocky reference in that first verse as well. And there's definitely that Eye of the Tiger feel with that guitar, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I first got that track, Khalil made that beat. And when he first sent it to me, I was like, yo, this makes sense with what you're going through in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like based off the fact of, like, I don't want to give the movie away, but the plot just made sense to me. The plot made sense with the chorus, you know, because I got that hook and I was like, oh, this could be for that. The first thing I actually did was Phenomenal for the movie, and I actually sent that to Antoine, and I hadn't wrote it yet. I just did the hook and was like, tell us to see if he likes it, and they put it in the trailer, and I was like, oh, I guess I better write the song. So, yeah.
So actually, the hook showed up in the trailer online before the song was even finished?
Yeah, the song hadn't been wrote yet.
Because there were all these things, I remember talking with Antoine, there were songs that they were trying and stuff, and he was like, this just doesn't work, this isn't hard enough, this doesn't have the same heart, doesn't have the same, and Antoine was constantly saying like, no, this doesn't work, and then he was like, why can't we just put this in? And he was like, why can't we just put the song that Eminem wrote, like, and then they did, and he was like, I love this, this is the trailer, this is the movie, this is what I wanted to make. I remember when he said that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So then you were under pressure to finish the song?
Yeah, I mean, I just knew I had to finish it. I wanted to, like, we had sent it to him just to see if he liked the vibe of it or whatever, and it was pretty quick that it ended up being in the trailer. That was like a couple days later or something.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I should probably finish it then. So.
How much longer did it take to finish the song?
5 minutes. Give or take.
One round.
Right. Nah, I don't remember. I just knew, I mean, it was fairly quick. I knew I had to turn it around quick, you know, I knew I needed to do something and lay something to be able to send to Antoine to make sure that he liked the vibe of the entire song, you know? And the song was made with there's a montage, a training montage. With that training montage, like I had that in mind.
That training montage is so good with that song. Every time, I mean, I'd seen a lot of cuts of it, and then as soon as I saw the training montage with the song, I was like, this is like...
It's a really bananas montage too. You're wearing this mask at one point in the...
People haven't seen this movie, they're like, what?
Right.
A mask?
Well, I think there's bits of that in the trailer,
It's
though.
a training mask, yeah. I mean, it's like the sort of altitude simulator, like, so that it's harder for you to breathe, so that you can train your lungs while you're training, yeah.
And it's quite forceful, but what made you go back and do a second song?
I don't know. The movie was inspiring, you know. I felt like, I think I made after the second cut that I had seen, is when I made Kings Never Die. And I think it had just inspired me to just go in a different direction, you know. And I wanted to be, with this soundtrack, as involved as I could be, you know, because like I said, I feel like this is a special movie, you know. It's super, there's scenes in this movie to me that are moving, you know what I'm saying, like it's super powerful. And it's a movie that I think a lot of people are gonna be able to relate to, so I just wanted to have as much to do with it as I could, you know. It was fun for me to do.
One of the ideas in Kings Never Die is wrestling with legacy. You mentioned Jay-Z, Tupac, Jam Master Jay. Were you thinking about your own legacy and ensuring your own legacy?
Well, I was trying to make the kind of parallels between, you know, trying to set it up so that it could apply to the boxing world, and it could apply to any realm of where there's any kind of competitive nature to it, you know. But I also felt like, you know, if people hear this song, and if they haven't seen the movie yet and they hear the song, would it make sense if I'm talking about boxing? You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to just make the overall feel fit the theme of the movie, you know?
The two of you were just together in Detroit for a screening.
Wait, did I just say that, or
What?
what?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Are you
wait.
talking or am
No,
I talking?
Where are we?
I don't know.
Hold on, wait.
Hold
what
up.
the f?
Yeah, were we in Detroit?
Are we in Detroit? This is Detroit?
Well,
Are
it
you
is
Detroit?
I am.
Are you Detroit? Are you the
Are you
actual
Detroit?
city of
That's
Detroit?
Ask away, Detroit.
So you were together for a screening. Had you met before?
No, we haven't. No.
So Detroit was the scene of the first summit.
It was the scene of the crime.
It had to be.
Yes.
Yes. That only was appropriate. I felt like that was like, yes, it had to be.
That was a surprise for that screening. Tell me a little about what the crowd's reaction was like.
I haven't personally never been like on stage with at a hip hop show, so that's what it sort of felt like for me.
Yeah, it kind of felt like that too
Walking
for me.
into a
It
hip-hop
was,
show.
it was very interesting. Like I didn't expect everybody to react like that.
Yeah, they like everybody stood up, and we're in a time where I couldn't see anybody's faces. I could just see a square. Everybody's faces look like squares because it's their phone.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but everybody was really excited, and so, I mean, I personally was just like honored to meet him and to be with him, and then also I could see everybody else in the audience so excited that he was there, and I mean, that was really fun.
And that
Really
you were
fun.
there. I mean, that was
Wait, I
okay
was there?
too. Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
wait,
was I
I don't
there?
remember.
Wait, were you just there, or was I there?
I don't
I was there.
remember. You were there.
Were you there?
I was
Detroit
not
was
there.
there.
I can confirm
Detroit
that I
was
was
there.
not there. Detroit was there. I was there in spirit,
Oh, okay.
but not in body.
Okay.
What was it like, though, for both of you to learn how to do that? It's a discipline, it's a physical discipline, but it's also a mental discipline. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's to me. It's you know, a lot is made about the brutality of boxing, and that is for sure, and the sort of primal nature, the animal nature of what it takes to be a boxer. But to me, the thing I learned is really it's a mind game. The top of any game, whatever it is, you know, the rap game, the journalist game, whatever it might be, it's a meeting of minds, you know. And to me, it's a language that they're speaking after a while, and there's such grace and science and angles that are involved in that. And to me, it's like, it's mind-blowing to watch, and it's mind-blowing to sort of even learn a little bit about.